Well, you're not going to believe this. As of 8 p.m. PST, September 27th, Hurricane Humberto has become a Cat 5 hurricane, the second of this season. I mean, it's a large and powerful hurricane. Has a clear 19 centimeter C 25 nautical mile wide eye that is surrounded by a white ring of very cold -73 C cloud tops. The most intense deep convection associated with the eye wall appears to be just east of the surface center near where -78 C tops are discernible. Impressive variation aloft is provided by dual outflow channels located over the north semicircle of the cyclone. The latest objective Dockford data T numbers from Sept and Sub. The various sim mass have directive intensity score holding the intensity at 140 knots. I mean, goddamn. I mean, it could undergo inner core structural changes, which will likely cause intensity fluctuations during the next 12 to 24 hours. In fact, in earlier overpass revealed a hint of centric outer ring development in the CMS is indicated up to a 78 enhance of another ERC event. Afterwards, the statistical and skilled consensus intensity models point toward a gradual weakening trend beginning around Monday. Through the remaining period, further weakening at faster paces, especially while the cyclone becomes embedded in a strong upper level westerly flow. By the 60-hour period, Humberto should continue moving around the southwestern periphery of the mid-tropospheric ridge located to northeast of the cyclone and east of Bermuda. By Tuesday night, Humberto is forecast to turn north-northeastward, while the ridge is mentioned above weakens and shifts eastward. By mid next week, Humberto should turn quickly towards the northeast to east-northeast in response to a major shortwave upper level trough amplifying and moving out of the Carolina Maritimes into the northwestern Atlantic waters. Yeah. Wow. And probably remains at least a cat free for the next 72 hours before it weakens and becomes active tropical by the end of the forecast period. Um, let's take a look at the unbelievable storm. Look at that eye. Wow. Right the storm we got there. Here's the track. Clearly goes up. It goes just north of Bermuda, to tell you the truth. That's pretty damn close. And any fluctuation in track could bring it even closer. So I'd definitely be watching this if I was in Bermuda. GFS right there. Intensity. It supports their thinking quite well. Now we're going to look at Tropical Depression 9, which formed earlier today. 3 knot winds, 22.4 north, 76.6 west. Um, let's be honest, it's going to move northwest over the next 72 hours. Then, literally, late Tuesday, it gets ripped to the east by grabbed by Alberto in the trough that pulls it, which is based on the models, as you can see. Very good support in all the models for this. GFS shows this. Um, GPS shows this. I mean, literally, outside the Bahamas, Bermuda has a better chance of seeing Intermarada. I mean, but Intermarada has a decent chance of becoming a hurricane by 48 hours to 96 hours, and maybe up to 120 hours. So it's looking like another hurricane. I mean, most likely. Um, let's take a look at our tropical depression, and it's right here. It really hasn't become any better organized. I think there's some shear ripping through it, but there's definitely some concentration. There's definitely LSC, and even so, it's weak. Um, yeah, here's the ECMWF. I mean, a few neighbors still do, but not really many. Um, ECGFS. Still have to watch this Cape Verde system, maybe for another system, but definitely a better chance of formation off of Esco the next 10 days, based on both models. potentially even getting the big and peachy. Um, as for Narda, I mean, that thing's going out. That thing's now a tropical storm. Um, yeah, tropical storm, 60 knots. It's going to weaken fast as it moves northward in the cooler, drier air, and it's going to become history very, very soon. Here it is. We won't be watching that much longer. There's another system that has a 30% in the next 7 days, but it should move westward, clearly outwards away from land. I mean, not just the way it is. Um, yeah. Show a little bit about Narda. As you can see, here's the track. Showing a bit of tropical cycle for another 24 hours. Um, the models. Let's see if the ANC has gotten a new visor yet. No. Oh, they're taking their time, but they expect a hurricane by 60 hours, which is supported by the pretty much the intensity models. Um, yeah, as you can see. Actually, I think it's possible because of hurricane by 48. Yeah. Here's a broad view of the lake right now. This incredible storm. Look at that. Humberto 9. Look at the Eastern Pacific. You have Narda. You have the system we're watching has a 30% in the next 7 days. Here's a picture. Here's the International Space Station picture of it, of its eye. Wow, absolutely incredible. Uh, uh, let's see. Yep, it takes them a little while to write the advisory, I guess, but that's just the way it is. Let's see if there's any information on 9. I haven't seen any recon runs that support tropical storm for this system, which is incredible because it's been a tropical storm for quite a while. I mean, a depression for quite a while. I mean, it'd be nice to get the advisory. Bubbles in. Eh. We're just not gonna have the advisory for this one. But anyways, this is our thinking. Humberto moves west of Bermuda, then north. Tropical storm winds. I expect to tropical storm winds in Bermuda at least, and it could be even closer. We'll have to see how things cut. Emma, which should be intermittent by tomorrow sometime, will head northward, become a hurricane by 48 hours, then turn eastward, getting pulled by the trough coming off the east coast and the momentum from Humberto, and get all pulled out to sea. I'd watch a trough in the Central Atlantic, as some of the neighborhoods do show, but I'd only give it maybe a 10% in the next 7 days. I don't think there's a great chance. The Eastern Pacific could actually be more interesting. That another system or two in the next 7 to 10 days could form in that basin. Um, yeah, it sucks. Well, I don't expect to upgrade the top storm as there is. I'll make another video. But I could see 75 knots from it's Bermuda. That wouldn't surprise me. But it's Bermuda's worry. I mean,